Will very kindly translate every one of our actions.
Oh my god.
How is everyone?
Good. Woo. Good.
Right, sorry for the delay there. There's backstage issues having to deal with. Welcome. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming and supporting us as you always do. One quick question for you guys before we start. Who has come the furthest? Oh. Where are you from, sir? China. There's a word.
Okay, no, yeah.
I think that's what it is. Right, we want to just get straight on here with some great questions that we've all received today. Where's Creta Lisette?
Me.
Ah, there we go. Creta Lisette would like to know, if you were to direct a film tomorrow, what would be the subject, genre, and who would play the lead?
The musical starring Woody as Liberace. He's played that one before, and he did it well. That photo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the internet, you find it. In the big one. I would direct Cars 4, because the first 3 were so good, we need more of it.
I expected nothing less of you.
Yeah. And you have Lewis Capaldi as the protagonist, Aggie, not always working tractor.
Are you going to do what? I thought Will was going to go with Mum French. Okay. Claire Valero. Where's Claire? They're on the front row there. What's your favourite French food?
J'aime pizza. Coq au pain. Aussi, j'étais à un restaurant très chic récemment et tout le repas était très petit. Et après, j'ai mangé le dos parce que je suis pas chic. Et ma femme, elle pense que je suis très bon, mais je crois vraiment, et je dis, je vais le dire, toi, je crois, la nourriture la plus maigre au monde est le dos. Et ici, vous êtes dans mon restaurant et nous pensons, c'est très très incroyable, c'est parce que c'est un petit peu comme McDo. C'est le plus grand chose pour nous. Pour moi, j'ai oublié le
Can someone translate into English for us?
I just say,
Yeah.
if you're ever in a nice restaurant and it tastes really nice, it's because it tastes like McDonald's. Like, do you know when you like eat and you're like, oh, what's that taste? It's big sauce. And when they have like sauteed potatoes, if they're amazing, it's because they taste like Big Mac fries. Because it's the best food ever. Viva la Big Mac!
French food, yeah.
Are you going with coq au vin as well?
I was going to say coq au vin in all fairness. French fries?
Freedom fries, dude. Okay, where's Demi Henderson? Demi? Yeah, there we are.
Cool, Dan's mic's not on. No. Wait a minute.
They can probably hear you. Okay.
I've just introduced Rogan Panic, by the way, on the side of the stage.
Everyone can definitely hear anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Not a problem, let's just crack on. Yes. And Demi says, if you could describe your journey as a band in 3 words, what would those words be?
I was going to go Never ending story.
Hello. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll stick with the shit show. A slow decline. Oh, I don't know. What would you describe it as in 3 words? Everyone, let's go through everyone. Did you have one?
Yeah, really very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. There you go, that's nice.
She also says, if you had a chance to invent a country, what would you name it? I love that question. Yeah, I like it.
Where is the country in the world?
Whatever you like.
No, this is, I mean, it's relevant. I mean,
You can't just turn it into...
Devon. Devon.
Heaven, and then you could literally go. It's just us. It's in London. Yeah.
What would you think? What would you?
the People's Republic of Yorkshire.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not me.
Okay, well, you had one question. You couldn't manage the second, that's fine. Lee Guyen?
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, you often mention the future in your songs. How do you anticipate the future of your band? And do you see yourself touring at 80 like the Rolling Stones?
I do not know. But I think we always just think kind of one album ahead. There's never been like a big mega plan, as you can tell. So I don't know. It'd be nice. I guess that'd be nice. If I'm still alive at 80, that would be great. Yeah.
I guess if you get some brand new knees, then you can still jump around at 18.
The thing is, I can barely sing now. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be like in 4 years or whatever.
In the future, they'll fix that, won't they? You get a brand new voice box.
Perfect.
Nice voice.
Oh, that'd be amazing if you made that happen.
Yeah.
Holly Keeble. Where's Holly? There we are. And Holly wants to know if you've ever been to York.
I went to York in England, not York in France. I went to York in England with my dad when I was about 9 to visit a family friend. And it was so cold, but my dad is a sadist and made us go for a walk, that I actually started just sobbing. I just gave up on life. And it's just the deepest sobs, because I've never been colder. And then I thought I had hypothermia. It's one of the most, it's really beautiful. There's a castle, but it's too cold to think. So I need to go back to York and not be very cold. Again, the summer, fuck, so I kept going in the middle of the snowstorms. I just put my hand.
Who goes to York? Yeah, I've been to York. It's very nice. I went to a bar called, is it Evil Eye? Do you know York? Is that why? That makes some sense. I'm actually from Cheshire, but I always want to go to York. I've had some good nights out there. It's all like ye oldie times, you know, cobbled, lot of approval. Yes, I know.
Okay, you've got 2 questions very similar here. Almost very similar names too. Florian and Flor. Right. And they both want to know if you remember the first time you played in Paris.
Yes, in the conservatory venue. What's it called? Let's go. Yes, we first met. We also went to the graveyard. Yeah.
Sorry, as a resident band historian, technically correct. We supported King here in 2012.
Ooh.
Casino, yeah, Flash Door. On that trip with King, Dick's predecessor got really lost trying to find the ferry to go home, and just was explained out loud, "Oh my God, all the signs are in French." Yeah, and he's not French, it turns out.
always felt a bit nervous about coming to France because we've taken quite an important name for our name, and feel like maybe that's like a sore point, and we pronounce it really badly because we're British. But yeah, like, we've been lucky enough to come and play here to people that don't hate us. So that's thank you for coming back. Nice to see you too. And good to see you too.
Yeah, I was at King's outside discovering you.
Alright. Amazing.
Okay, Lisa Deschamps. This is Lisa. Do you have any fun fact on the writing process for one of the songs I'll give you in the future?
Yeah. What's a fun fact? Well, when we did, I mean, it's less the writing, but when we recorded Shut Off the Lights, we had all not seen each other for a really long time because of lockdowns. And we were in the studio actually rehearsing for something else. It was when Survivor came out, and we were doing a bunch of like live remote things around Survivor. And so a bunch of the crew who we had, you know, and well, as band and crew, we all hadn't seen each other in ages. So a load of us were in the studio. We were finishing the album. So we thought it'd be really nice to get everyone to sing in the chorus. So it's a big mix of like of everybody who was there that day. So, yeah, Shut Off the Lights. Yeah. You're like just drifting off a bit, came back in. Yeah. So that was nice, but I guess it's kind of fun. Can you think of anything better? I'm sure there are.
I did the live drum parts in my garden shed. It's true. I mean, it's very soundproof, it's very nice, but yeah, lockdown album.
It's like, I guess it kind of, if we're going to look back at what is hopefully a career, and think about what's the album that was like a weird science fiction, quite futuristic, it feels fitting that it was the one that we made during the pandemic when everyone was just working through screens, and it's never really felt like a more dystopian time, so I guess in that respect. Fun is probably not the word I've used, but thanks for bringing the mood down. But you know, we got it done. And isn't that what making music's about? Getting it finished, functionally done, yeah. It was actually, all in all, like it was an excuse to, for us it was a thing to have as a distraction, it was an escape, it was genuinely a really nice thing to have on the go.
I'm going to go with this one here from Morgan Sigwan. I don't know quite how you're going to take it. Who's Bastille? Wrong answers only.
On a similar thing to that, our first ever gig abroad in Survivor was in Norway, and the journalist, who granted our Norwegian is not very good, but our English was a bit sketchy, so the first question she asked was, why are you here? Yeah, sorry? I don't know. Who's Bastille?
The father that we all share in common.
A name is love.
Bastille's a state of mind.
Registered trademark? Bastille's the name of the country we all hail from. So the pull back in there, guys. Thank you.
Where's Solem Flora?
Hey.
Do you already have an idea of what kind of concept you'd like to address in the next record?
Yes.
Nolan. Where's Nolan? Nolan.
Hey.
Do you always agree on the songs you're going to play on tour? You're going to agree on the songs, like all four of you?
Yes. I don't think any of us care passionately enough to object too hard. That's not true. I think it's kind of tricky. You want to play all your new music, but you also know that, you know, you kind of want to reflect. Woody's always really good at making sure we've got enough songs for each album.
A very caring parent, you can't leave that's the thought of third one just outside kicking his heels, you know, we've got to bring him in.
And we saw quite a lot of people, well, some people complaining that we hadn't included enough wild songs. So we thought about it and then we decided not to change anything. It was a bit of work. Yeah, I think with this tour, it was like, right, it's the Give Me the Future era, so we brought in a lot of stuff from Give Me the Future and Dreams of the Past, and tried to sort of like nod to all the old albums as well, but there's always stuff that gets left out.
A little bit of market research ahead of next summer. We are doing the Bad Blood anniversary tour, and we've never played Bad Blood in order, and that sort of starts with Pompeii, which is our biggest song. Is it a bad idea to start the whole show with Pompeii, or is everyone just going to fuck off? What do you reckon? Good idea? Bad idea? Good?
Good idea.
Risky.
Again at the end.
Bonus.
Like destruction.
Where's Ace? There's Ace. Ace wants to know what the weirdest thing you've ever been asked to sign is.
Yeah.
Someone once came into a restaurant where I was eating my dinner and it was raining.
He's still cross, by the way.
And I'm a very tolerant man. I never get angry. It's loads like that. He put his filthy, dirty shoe basically on my food. And then he just said, sign that. It's the only time I've been a bit cross and rude to a person. It's just like leaves or something. He put his shoe back on and leave. But that was the only time I've ever refused to sign it. I still ate the food. It wasn't as good as McDonald's.
I'll affect his shoe, it's punishment.
Yeah.
It's mine, man. Weird things. I don't know, people often just hastily just grab something they have on them, like end up ruining their homework or something. Yeah, maybe cost them a career.
I once was we were in, I think in Germany, and I was quite drunk after a gig, and someone asked me to sign their arm, and I spelled it wrong. Not my name, luckily not my 3-letter name.
Okay.
I think it was a lyric or something, probably my name, but I spelled it wrong. And then the next time we were in that town doing a gig, they're like, I got the tattoo you got. Yeah, the typo, but I was like,
Yeah.
God, can you say anything? What about you? What's the weirdest thing, thing, item, or surface?
Yeah, so there's been some body parts. They weren't particularly weird. They were fine. And that's the end of my story.
With Sarah Henry.
Hey.
Sarah says, well, you guys get to travel a lot, but you never seem to have a lot of free time to explore. Where is some place that you wanted to return to, or have returned to be a proper tourist?
Good question. Come back to Paris in a few weeks to see a bit more of it as a tourist. It's a very much my favourite city. Where's good? I'd love to go back to India and see a bit more, but we haven't toured there. Brazil, we've been to South America twice, and been to sort of Argentina and Brazil. We've never really been there for more than a couple of days. And New Zealand, we've been to New Zealand for 2 days. South Island, North Island, out. 2 gigs. So the carbon footprint on that one was pretty great. Yeah, I don't know, what about you? Anywhere you want to go back to?
Yeah, New Zealand. What Dan has to do is name every country we've ever been to, and then he passes the mic off to someone else. Only things that he said. Yeah, New Zealand was far too York. We came back to York. Yeah. Although I've not been to India, but I would like to go there. That would be nice. Just one. Fly in, one day fly out, classic Bastille style there. Woody Weeson. India is off the top of my list of places I've not been, but been to Berlin a few times as tourist and as band. It's probably still my favourite city, I think. And my wife's German, so I have to say that.
I'm going to switch things up. So a place that I've been, but we've not been as a band, we should do Venice. There's no venues, I don't think. We have to do it in a church.
River Rat Pack tour.
That means if we put each in our gondola. We love to straight gondolas. So yeah, I think I'd like to go to Venice. Beautiful.
Where's Serena? The pillow? Which song are you most proud of and why?
Good question. I'm going to say Family Ties because it will take too long. Fair enough. Because the bass is really excellent. I'm very talented.
Probably say Set It Off, because that was the hardest one to pull together as the drum part for live. Took up a lot of temper tantrums and screaming that we got there. So more proud of perseverance than anything else.
And now it's not on the set.
Nothing worth it.
I'm very proud of Hope for the Future, which recently came out, and I really love that song. And there's one that's not out yet called Leonard and Marianne that I also really like. But I think it's always like easier to be really into, I think it's like a really cliche of musicians and songwriters that you're obsessed with doing new stuff, because you're listening to it all the time and no one else has heard it. And by the time it's out, you're bored of it. Well, not bored of it, but you're like, yeah, cool, not mine anymore. I don't know, what about you?
What's that? That's a secret. I really like Shut Off the Lights. I think, and like for reasons, just like, kind of like the general vibe, but also like Dan said earlier, when we got everyone to sing, just like all the band and crew did like a massive gang vocal, so that was like, it's really nice, that bit. And then just with Light Beam as well, because we got to record like 15 different electronic vocal things, and I was just at home sending through like more and more things, and going to the studio and recording loads more things, different like talk boxes and stuff. It's weird and lucky that I just had one, an actual old school talk box. And yeah. We were in a rehearsal studio somewhere, and we got delivered the electro bit, which is what we now use on the stage and what we use on the record. And we had to sit there and learn it that day, and then record it that night. It was fucking stressful. We did the FaceTime with Bosco who made it, and he was trying to explain how to use it. I was like, fuck, alright, let's just do it. And then then we recorded that night. So that was really nice to kind of get that all done and put together.
And it kind of just looks like you put your headphones on.
Yeah, because just like a pair of headphones that are too low. And it's the, I was going to say it's the opposite of headphones, it's not, because it's still pumping the sound out. So again, like all new album stuff, just because it's the newest, so it's the freshest.
Pierre-Jean, where's Pierre-Jean? Pierre-Jean wants to know if you're planning to make other rock songs, like what you're going to do.
Yes.
Well, on that bombshell, we have to draw it to a close. We've got to make way for the native to come and set up all their gear.
Yes.
Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
We really
Thanks
appreciate
for coming. It's nice to see you.
Look forward to see you later.
We'll see you tonight.